What is going on, internet friends? It is Monday morning and it's about 8 o'clock.
Honey, what can I get for you?
Hey, can I get a large energy cold brew with oat milk? I'm headed up to Franklin. It's Newschoolvinyl to shoot a few cars for Jake. So I don't know how much vlog-worthy content is gonna come out of this, but we'll see. And then tomorrow I'm headed out to Leominster to shoot at the Drift New England property for a bit for Tom. So it's like an off week for drifting in terms of events, but I still get to see some of the homies from the community, and it'll be nice. And just kind of laying low and doing the thing this week. Got about an hour drive ahead of me, and catch you on the flippy flip. Let's go, baby.
What can I get for you?
Yeah, can I get a large energy cold brew with oat milk? What the frig is going on, internet friends? It is Tuesday morning. I am headed up to Leominster, New Hampshire, to go hang out with Tom for a bit and visit the Drift New England property, which I am stoked about. Does this look really red and orange? Yikes. Anyways, yeah, so they started clearing the land, I think, yesterday, so I'm gonna go shoot some footy of that, check the place out, get a selfie with the sign, and head home. But I have about 73 miles to get out there. It's about an hour and a half drive, and I can't wait to see the place, even though it's just a big expanse of land right now. The future of drifting is looking real bright up here in New Hampshire, and I'm stoked for it. But anyways, as they said in the thing, let's friggin' go, baby. up, YouTube? It's me, obviously. It is Sunday morning. Already out of coffee. So I'm going to try to make this quick. Beginning of the week, drove up to Newschoolvinyl, hung out with Jake for a couple hours while he finished up wrapping a couple Porsche race cars for some clients of his. And they were so sick and like matching but not. They were a blast to shoot. Shot a bunch of still photos of those, as well as a bunch of B-roll video, which you watched. So that was good. Always a pleasure and a great time hanging out with Jake. Absolutely love that dude. So Tuesday, I made my first of 2 trips this week out to Leominster, New Hampshire, to shoot at the Drift New England property. And it's amazing. I honestly don't have words, as cliche of a saying as that is, to describe how massive and amazing that place is going to be for everyone, for spectators, for drivers, for media. It's unreal. And Tom and Hershey are doing an amazing, amazing thing for the drift community as a whole, but obviously especially, the community here up in the Northeast in New England. It's just going to be sick. Tuesday, I got up there at about like 8:30 in the morning, hung out for a few hours, walked the property, shot a bunch of B-roll, flew my drone a bunch. They started clearing the land on Monday afternoon, so by the time I got there the following day, they'd made a good amount of progress, and it was just cool to see that happening. I also went back up Thursday afternoon to shoot a bunch more drone stuff. Tom and Hershey still have a huge road ahead of them, for sure. I mean, they still have to get everything kind of squared away in terms of elevation and leveling that and paving the track and getting the infrastructure in place. But Drift New England is absolutely going to be worth the wait. And I'm not just saying this as like a friend of the parties involved, but looking at it as someone who, I consider myself to be fairly invested in drifting in New England, I guess the Northeast, and a huge supporter of it. And, I try to shoot as many events as I can and, talk to people and make these friendships and relationships. It's just going to be wild. It's nothing like what we have in the area. And I'm by no means knocking, Gig or Lock City or Club Loose, because they're all doing awesome things and have amazing facilities. I don't think I'm ever not going to love shooting on the clubhouse circuit down at Thompson. Quonset Point is an absolute blast to shoot on. And, whenever I get back down to E-Town, I haven't even shot the road course there. Every club, organization, track has amazing things to offer. And Drift New England is just going to add to what, in my opinion, is a truly awesome community up here. And I mean, there's RTS and Ready Set Drift, which seem great. I just have never made it out to, their events. They seem great. The people I know that are involved are awesome. It's just I don't have personal experience, so I can't really speak one way or another. It's just cool to see them doing what they're doing out in Leominster. And I think everyone, like I said, whether you're a driver or just someone that likes going to drift events to watch, or you're a media person and you take pictures or make videos or whatever it is, it's going to be really cool. And it's definitely going to be a fun place for everyone. And it'll be a nice welcomed addition to the existing drift community in New England. That's really that. I'm headed down to Thompson again on Friday to shoot round 2 of the Street Series. And then Vibes is in less than 2 weeks. So I'll be out in Lake Erie, Pennsylvania for a few days for that. And then I think back to Lock City. I think the next gig event I'll be able to get to is in July. It's like beginning of July. bunch of people are down at East Coast Bash this weekend at E-Town. I wish I was there. Definitely big FOMO for me, but maybe next year. It's just super long drive. Well, not super long. Yeah, it's pretty long. It took me a couple weeks ago for the LZ World Tour, I think 6-7 hours each way, which isn't the worst, but it's also not the best. Oh yeah, and fun tidbit. So I ordered a new hard drive, which I mentioned on last week's vlog. It's just a SanDisk G Drive Armor ATD, like 5 terabyte. I ordered directly from Apple because I had some gift cards. And it was weird. Like, they said it would ship pretty much like the expected or whatever shipping dates that they had given on the website. It was like almost a month out from when I ordered it, which I thought was strange. But I was like, oh, maybe it's just one of those, like, we're going to give the worst case scenario to, you know, give everyone a happy little pleasant surprise when their stuff arrives quick. But the order's still processing, which is wild. It's, you know, just a hard drive that's readily available, like, everywhere. So yeah, so that'll be fun. I am stoked to get that whenever it shows up. I think I'm gonna use that dedicated for like drift stuff. I have another SanDisk G Drive 5 terabyte that is only for like movies I've worked on. I have a Lacy Rugged 5 terabyte drive that's been failing for almost a year now. So I've been trying to salvage, you know, what I can off that and moving on to my other drives. And my go-to hard drive lately has been this little 4 terabyte SanDisk like pocket drive thing, which, come to find out, thanks to my buddy Eric, I guess they're just randomly starting to like wipe files off of them, which is terrifying. So I'm kind of trying to not use that one as frequently. But yeah, that was super random. Anyways, it was nice chatting to myself. I'm going to get this edited together and uploaded to the YouTube. And I will see you guys next week with another exciting vlog. Enjoy your Sunday, guys.